Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amirul Arif bin Zul. Matric number 055718. I'm a degree student in computer science, majoring internet computing. My supervisor name is Puan Fatimah binti Ghazali. I will explain about my final year project, which is luggage storage application. So the introduction for my project is student want to store their data in the faculty in the campus during semester break. So before COVID, every single semester break, faculty will provide storage for students to store their data, their to store their belonging, their items. So in order for students to use this service, the storage, uh, faculty provided a Google form for them to insert the information, and then they will use that information to check every single student that want to store the data. So when they want to store the data, they need tagging for the item, so they will know what whose item belong to whom. So in order to get the tagging in all system, they just ask students to make their own tagging using Google Word, Microsoft Word, or just using hand or stuff like that. So this application will provide student with QR code, and the QR code will be used as tagging and also for the management part that manage the storage to scan the QR code and basically like tick them as, oh, they already stored the item in the system. So the objective is basically just the objective is to study the QR code and function to create the app using um, Flutter and Dart language through Android Studio. So methodology for this project is agile methodology. I use agile methodology. So result and discussion is that this project successfully provide a QR code for student after they insert their data, they are registered their app, their item to store, and student can use their QR code as tagging. So now we will go to the demonstration. So here we have login for student and for staff, basically the person that manage the storage. So for student, they can log in using the metric number. So after they log in, they will pop up to the display book, which is this student doesn't have any booking yet, so it doesn't apply to store the data, the storage. So in here in student page, they can also view their profile, so they can update their profile if the, let's say, misspell the name here. Just change that, and then when they click update, it will say update successfully and it's already updated. Even if we go to the other place and we go say John, and in here we have add new book, which is student can add item that they want to store. For example, John will try to, let's say he has a luggage and he has two luggage, so he doesn't want to bring them back home. And also management will provide, in the past they provide 2 days to send the item to them. They will provide 1 week to apply for the storage, and 2 days at the end of the week is a date for sending your item to the storage. So basically, and we will click book. So it will say new book added. So if we go to the display book, it will show us the metric number, the name, the date. Now we will need to go to store our item, the phone number, and the status. So this book status is new. So um, they can delete this book or they can update it. Let's say they say like oh, it's not a luggage, it's basically just a box, so it's this big box, and then just click update again, and when it's already updated in the database, so you can delete it here. So that's basically for student. So now we will go to the staff member that will manage the storage. So in here we can log in using, and as soon as we log in the staff, we will grant it to the QR code scanner to scan the QR code of student. So before that, we will go to display all book. This will display all the booking that the student already made. So in here we have Jamaluddin, and the book status is stored, which is mean that the student already sent his item to the store. So this one and this one. So with John, the status is new. So admin can approve this booking so that we can proceed to the next step, which is scanning the QR code and basically like store the gesture of the student already stored the item. So when we click approve, we say book approve. So if we go back to John, it will say here approve. So after that, we can go to the scan QR code, and also if we refresh it in here, it also will say approved. Student will know that their book is approved. So if we go to the QR code scanner, and we will try scan the QR code here. It's supposed to be, there you go. And now it's a status updated, which is mean that the status for this um, for the for this is now stored instead of approved. So if we go back and go back in here, we will say this is stored, which means they already go to the storage area and they already scan it. So in student also will say stored. So that's basically how this app works. And thank you for listening.